Amara couldn't sleep that night. She sat on her bed, staring at the engagement photo on her phone. The comments kept coming. Perfect couple. They were made for each other. Congratulations. Amara looked at Tunde's smiling face and smiled sadly. If only they knew. She dropped her phone beside her and whispered, God, I leave everything in your hands. That night, Amara made a decision. She was done crying over a man who had already chosen to forget her. The next morning, Amara woke up with a different mindset. She enrolled in online business classes. She studied marketing. She learned how to package her products better. Every night, while others were sleeping, Amara was working. Sometimes, she packed customer orders until 2 in the morning. She was tired, but she refused to give up. The same energy she once used to build Tunde, she started using it to build herself. Months turned into a year. Slowly, Amara's small fashion business began to grow. One customer became 10, 10 became hundreds. People loved her products. They trusted her brand. Then, one beautiful morning, Amara stood in front of her very own fashion store, Amara Collections. She looked at the sign and smiled with tears in her eyes. She didn't become successful overnight. She simply refused to stop. Meanwhile, Tunde's life looked perfect online. Luxury vacations, expensive cars, designer clothes, and Vanessa. But behind closed doors, things were different. Vanessa wanted a new bag every week, a new vacation, a new piece of jewelry. Whenever Tunde complained, she would smile and say, "You wanted a woman who matched your status, didn't you?" Then, one afternoon, Tunde returned home earlier than expected. The house was silent. "Vanessa?" No answer. He walked into the bedroom. The wardrobe was empty. His jewelry was gone. The cash he kept inside his drawer, gone. Tunde quickly checked their joint account. His hands began to shake. The money was gone too. Vanessa had disappeared. Tunde arrived at Amara's old apartment. He knocked on the door. No answer. Then the elderly landlord saw him. "You're looking for Amara?" Tunde quickly nodded. "Yes, sir. Please, where is she?" The landlord smiled. "Young man, you're too late." Tunde's heart skipped. "What do you mean?" "Amara moved out months ago." "Where did she go?" The landlord laughed softly. "She bought her own house." Tunde froze. The landlord reached into his pocket and handed him a business card. Amara Collections, CEO, Amara Okafor. Tunde stared at the card in disbelief. The woman he once said wasn't his spec had built a life without him. A few days later, Tunde gathered the courage to visit Amara. He walked into a beautiful modern office. Employees moved around professionally. Customers admired clothes displayed around the showroom. Then, Amara walked into the reception. Tunde almost didn't recognize her. She looked confident, elegant, peaceful. Amara looked at him and smiled politely. "Good afternoon. How can I help you?" Tunde's eyes filled with regret. "Amara," his voice broke. "I'm sorry."
Tunde stepped closer. "I made the biggest mistake of my life." Amara remained silent. "I was proud. I allowed money to change me." He looked into her eyes. "Please, forgive me." For a moment, Amara said nothing. Then she smiled. "I forgave you a long time ago, Tunde." Hope immediately returned to his face. But Amara continued. "Forgiveness doesn't always mean a second chance." Tunde froze. Amara looked at him calmly. "While you were searching for your spec," she smiled, I was becoming the woman I was always meant to be. Then she turned around and walked back into her office without looking back.